I didn't actually know anything about The Mastermind going into my screening at the London Film Festival. I knew it was directed by Reichardt, a filmmaker in which I've heard nothing but praise. And I was aware of her previous two movies, First Cow from 2019 and Showing Up from 2022. I really wanted to watch these movies. I still do really want to watch them, but I just never really got round to it for some reason. I also knew this film had Josh O'Connor playing the lead, who is someone I saw a lot of at London, which is more than fine because he is such a brilliant actor. In The Mastermind, JB is a failed architect in which wishes to rob an art gallery. He assembles a team to do it in broad daylight and succeeds, but learns that doing the robbery isn't the hard part. Keeping hold of the art is, and eventually has to go on the run from the authorities. Like I said earlier, this is my first introduction to a Reichardt project, and absolutely for sure it will not be my last. But I really wasn't on board with this. I was checking out what critics thought of the film coming out of Cannes and New York, and it appears I'm in the minority with this. Which is fine, of course. So where do my problems begin? Well, technically, I'd say in the beginning. The score, which I didn't actually mind, to be honest. I kind of liked it with the trumpets and the really fast-paced tom drums. It's quite jazzy. I'd be to believe that this film would be an eccentric and conniving thriller, which has a lot of energy to it, like an energetic heist film, which would have been thrilling. And that's not really what I felt. It is eccentric and conniving. To be fair, you know, JB's robbing an art gallery and they don't rob the art at the end of the film, which is what a lot of heist films tend to do. I'm actually okay with this. It's very different in that sense, but the film lacked so much energy when the robbery was done. I was completely gone. Nothing was really intriguing me anymore. The lead up to the robbery was enjoyable and engaging to an extent, but everything after that really wasn't. I was bored for a lot of the film. I'm going to say it one more time just to properly put it out there if you missed it in the first 2 minutes of what I was saying. Again, haven't seen a Reichardt film, so I was unaware at the time that energy and a fast-paced nature isn't really her thing. I learned that she produces minimalist, naturalistic, slower-paced films, which is absolutely fine. I mean, of course it's fine, but I really don't think it suits a heist film like this. Heist films for me need a lot going on. You need to be swept up in the story and feel like you're somewhat in the world with them. And I just never got that here because of it. I wasn't entirely sure about the character of JB. Josh O'Connor's performance was good. Never in doubt from him. He's always good. That wasn't the issue. But I felt a bit lost with him. Now I know he faced pressures from his parents and his marriage isn't exactly the best of marriages. And I get that he's in a bit of a pickle financially, but I never truly got why he did anything in the first place. I'm really hoping I just missed it, but I don't think I did. I just think his motives are very unclear. For a character who felt like he needed something in life, an ex-art school dropout who's now unemployed, I really don't know why he wanted to do this in the first place and like properly change his life for the absolute worst. The other actors were completely underused as well. I think Reichardt just wanted to focus on JB, which is a little shame. Every character other than JB felt like they were just there and had nothing to offer the story. I would have loved to have seen more of Alana Haim, for example. The film can be funny at times, which I felt like I really needed just to bring me back in, even for a couple of seconds. After the robbery, when I was beginning to lose interest, a funny scene happens with JB trying to hide the paintings in a barn, which helped try to bring my attention back in. Another scene, to be fair, this has nothing to do with the point I just made, I just found it funny, is when JB was orchestrating the plan and telling the team his plan, and they're in JB's basement and they have to try on their masks, which end up being tights or something. Funny. But the Mastermind was plain and simple too boring for most of it. Up until the robbery was alright, but then after that it just declined and just got worse. This is not going to stop me from watching other Reichardt projects, but I guess I felt like I just needed something different. So I'm going to give the Mastermind 3.5 stars, closer to 2.5 than 3.5. If you enjoyed the review, please like and subscribe on the socials. It would be much appreciated. If you've seen The Mastermind, what did you think? You probably disagree with me, but that's alright. If you haven't seen it, are you looking forward to it? And I'll see you in the next.